3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Forex Trading Show. Forex trading live every weekday morning. Real trades, real profits, zero analysis. Set back, relax, and get ready to profit. And now, your host, Terry from FXWithTerry.com.
Good morning, fellow Forex traders. Our free signal from yesterday, or the one that we were in as of yesterday, yesterday's live session, just closed in profit. Although I guess I shouldn't say just. I had to do some changes here. Let's see if this is still working. And it's not. Okay. Hold on. I had to do a whole computer reset. Internet wasn't connected. So give me about 60 seconds. I need to reconnect my mobile device. Let's see if this will happen. So we go here. You know, it's like, it feels like a Monday morning because shit's going on, but it's Tuesday morning. Yeah, it just is not going to work for me, is it? Well, it's going to be longer than 60 seconds. We'll see. I have 25 seconds left. Let me broadcast this. And of course it's not going to work. Why would it work? There's no reason for it to work. Usually I deal with this off of camera, but we're going to deal with this right now. I'm going to try one more time. Very interesting. So there's all kinds of things that can go wrong on my end. I just had to reset my internet. So that's obviously the issue. Apparently, it's going to be about 30 more seconds. Now that we are connected. Let's try this again. So quite a bit of movement in the market to clear out these trades. I should be able to project this in a second here. And there we go. It will be on screen momentarily. So typically, I wake up, I don't even look at this stuff until we are going live. And as I was saying, the free signal closed, $509.50 profit. We will choose another free signal trade. And then I see some rumblings in the group. That I want to talk about, which appears to be a mind virus. But in the end, you know, someone like me, I can't save the world. I can't save you. I can't save the world. Nobody's coming for you. Nobody's coming for me, right? We're all in this on our own. So the current market is making people feel a certain way. And they are now projecting, and I knew it was coming because I could feel it too, kind of this lull in the market, not really going anywhere. I need more dopamine hit, right? I'm going to give it to you. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the pause screen here. We're going to go to the full algorithm, and we're going to look for a trade. What's interesting is, check this out. Full algorithm, all 22 pairs that we trade was in a $1,500 drawdown yesterday. Now it's in a $73 drawdown. It's like they did a big dump of the money to exchange, the big banks. It closed out pretty much all of the trades. Everything you see on the screen here is everything open worldwide as far as my 22 pair algorithm goes. And it's pretty aggressive. So what do we got? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 trades open. Here's what's wild. Look at the closure overnight, $487.43. That's on the full algorithm. Let's not forget that term, full algorithm. I will be talking about that shortly here. Let's pick a currently open trade or basket of trades that we want to jump into. So let me just use some of my experience and intuition here. NZD-JPY, looking good. That's quite a volatile pair. Let's take a look at it. Let's zoom out a little bit. Let's go to the 4-hour. Let's see. We are in buy trades. 2 buy trades. The take profit has been moved. I'll draw on the screen here. That's not what I wanted. Don't do that. Don't move when I click you. So we placed our original buy trade here, and then the price moved down on us. As you can see, we placed another buy trade here. What that has done, this is a perfect example, it has drawn, the take profit was originally right here. It has drawn the take profit right to this area. So that means all we have to do is move from this area to this area to take profit. That's a really good trade. That is a really good trade. Let's use that. So what did I say? NZD, JPY, and there are 2 of them. So let's jump into the second one here. Here's how we'll do this. We'll go to the pause. NZD, JPY, second trade. I'm going to activate it now. Give me a second. NZD, JPY, second trade. Here it is. Give me about 30 seconds and we'll enter this here. NZD JPY is going to be the trade, and I said the second one. So there we are. If you heard the ding, here is the trade we are in. We're in an NZD JPY buy trade. And you know there's another one in play already, so looks like this is going to be good. You don't need the other one. All you need is the trade direction that I offer you, and the TP, in this case, 88.344 is the take profit. These trades never lose. Now let's talk about this. Here is the rumbling in the marketplace. Man, I knew it was fucking coming. I felt it. I could hear it for weeks. Are you ready? And I get it. I feel the same way. I don't fucking act on it. The moment you start trading by feelings, you're fucked. Okay? But everybody, the nice thing about my system is fully scalable. Everybody can trade exactly the way they want. What's that mean? That means certain currency pairs out of the 22. You could trade certain currency pairs if you wanted. You can put your bid at anything you want. You can trade multiple different pairs. And then I have what's called subset feeds off of my main algorithm. So a big one that has been in play because the market was going so apeshit is a thing called, a feed I call the one profitable pair feed. It's pretty clear what it is. It trades one pair to profit. Even if we have to trade multiple trades on that particular pair. This market is extremely favorable right now. Okay? It's extremely favorable right now. So guess what you're not getting? You're not getting a bunch of trades and a bunch of profits. And in fact, the one profitable pair feed that we had auto hedging built in, I knew this was going to happen. People are going to be like, turn it off. It's not working for me right now. Turn off the auto hedging. It's not working for me right now. And I'm like, it can't save the world, Terry. I'm talking to myself here. Can't save the world. You can't get them in to hedges early enough. The people want the dopamine hits. They want the emotion. They want more. I'm hearing it now. I want more trades. Okay. Now, my smartass answer is we'll turn on the full algorithm because the market's favorable enough right now to trade the full algorithm. So, what I don't want what I don't want people to do is go, well, now you're being a smartass. Actually, not really. Just about any account size, realistic size, could handle the full algorithm that I send out right now. Right now, it could. When it can't is the day you lose your entire account. Okay? When you can handle it, you can handle it until you can't handle it. When I say you, your account, your leverage, your trading style, your risk, your bid, the amount of trades you're taking in to your account. Everybody wants more trades. You have access typically to the full algorithm. Go turn it on. Because what I'm saying is, and I'm not being a smartass, your account can totally handle the full algorithm right now. Right now. Right now. Okay? I can't tell you what's going to happen tomorrow or next week. You will get a currency pair that runs away and it'll wreck your entire account if you're not ready for it. So this morning I turned off auto hedging on the one profitable pair feed because I knew people were going to be like, because the most recent price action, I think it was on CAD Chief, man, was that some massive manipulation, and it literally took out every hedge, and it would enter the hedge, take it out, enter the hedge, take it out, and that basket of trades ended, depending on how much you bid. I bid a very conservative amount, and I was in profit. I had other accounts where I was bidding a lot, and I was not in profit. I didn't end in a net profit, just because of the jacked up price action. So you see that one trade, and you're like, well, I don't really like it. I don't like the price action. I don't like the hedge getting taken out. I don't like it. I don't want that anymore. Whereas if I turn it off and the very next trade runs against and the price action doesn't, it would not have killed the hedge, you'd be in massive profit. So it's kind of like it's a give on one side. It's a give on one currency pair and a take on another one. It's a big picture concept. But I'm getting two things. Can I turn the hedging off? It's off. And can I have more trades? You can always have more trades. You have access to the full algorithm. You can manipulate that any way you want. Of course, I've got the one profitable pair feed, which is exactly that. I've got the subset called the 10 pip hybrid. It's typically 3 or 4 pairs at a time. What we do is we trade currency pairs that do not cross each other. No USD CAD, USD JPY, right? No double USD trading or any other currency pair. And then, of course, the full algorithm. Have some side feeds, one called the Euro, no, I'm saying that wrong. One called the stable profit feed, which trades Euro GBP. And of course, we have gold. We will look at those. Of course, professional trader Mark says in the comments, I'd rather have the protection. I know you would, Mark. But the dopamine addicts, the people that just don't feel like they have any control over anything, they want more trades. Well, you have the ability to have more trades. I turned off the auto hedge right now just temporarily, just before the live, because I want to do a little bit of a tweak to it. The only thing I can necessarily do in the future is we can just let this run, and when the market starts going apeshit, you just put auto hedge on it, right? That's kind of one of the ways I'm looking at it. The market hasn't went apeshit on any currency pair since at the worst case scenario, early November. Before that, it was, July, August. But you don't forget those times, right? They hit you pretty good, and there's a lot of people that took a lot of losses because they were trading a standard currency pair without any hedging and without the ability without necessarily the ability to hedge it themselves. So it is what it is, right? 6 one, half dozen the other. All I can tell you is that this is an absolute game of chance. Could you right now, based off of the recent history, turn the entire 22 pair automated algorithm on? Could you turn that on on an account, right? Of course you could. Am I? I am. I have it on something. I'm pushing an account really, really hard. I'm gambling the fact that right now the market is stable. When it runs away and you don't have some sort of ability to hedge or auto hedge in play, you're not going to do very well. That is the best thing about my system. It is fully scalable. 100% fully scalable. That's why when people ask for my FX book results or show me some results, they're thinking that my system is cookie cutter and that the results that my system is producing are the results that you're going to get. That is not true at all. You can trade my system on a few $100 account, on a few $1,000 account, on a $10,000 account, a $50,000 account, and it's fully scalable to each one of those. Scalable based off of you. What do you want to do? So let's go through and look at some of the, I really don't even want to because the CAD Chief price action was fucking out of control, but let's go ahead and look at a few things. Let me go to the pause screen here. We already looked at the full algorithm. I'd like to look back at it real quick. Pretty amazing to be a $1,500 drawdown yesterday and $67 drawdown this morning. This entire market is 100% manipulated. So $487 closure for the entire algorithm overnight. If you look back over the week, $1,690, and then for the month, $12,287. That is my algorithm, and that is at a base bid of $1 per pip. You could bid more, you could bid less. You could take more trades, you could take less trades. Fully scalable. Absolutely fully scalable. And I have protection built in. So this is a good point to explain this. Good people of the Forex trading world, listen to me very carefully. I built some of the recent systems, and let's call it the auto hedge. I built that to help you protect yourself, to typically protect yourself from you, right? If you feel like you've been through a trade or two and that hasn't worked out very well in this calm, smooth market, then you shouldn't trade that feed. One of the things I will make available is I will make, now that we have auto hedge, and you got to be careful here, auto hedge can be put on any currency pair I want to. But I believe that if you want the one profitable pair feed without auto hedge, I should make it available. Unless we had some major runaway pair on that non-hedged feed, I wouldn't, people will be grumbling. Can you put the auto hedge on now? Oh, you shouldn't be trading that feed. It's almost like being, again, Forex is gambling. It's thought through gambling. It's gambling with a strategy, with a procedure, right? But it's gambling nonetheless. And it's kind of like what you can't do. You can't be at the craps table and be losing and go, I want to move all my money over to blackjack while you're in the middle of a drawdown, while you're at a losing trade. You can't do that. You have to play the game that you're in. So it's probably wrong for me to try to save you from you, try to save your inexperienced from yourself. The only way someone gets experience, it's like you want the baby to swim, throw it in the pool. I've seen people do that before. Speaking of that, learning how to swim, that's how I learned. Some neighbor kid's dad threw me in the pool when I didn't know how to swim. I'll tell you what, you want to see one mad mofo? That was me, right? But did I learn? I certainly did. And that was probably their whole point, right? Tough love. Real tough love. Let's go to the pause here. And I think to finish that thought is this. It's really not my responsibility to save you from you. What I wanted to do was maintain the membership, because here's what people will do. They'll come in, they get all excited, they don't listen to my daily live, because my daily live, even though we say no analysis, is I'm analyzing the current, what the market has given us, the volume and the trades and things like that. And I'm making decisions. It's very smooth. It's very smooth. You could crank my full feed up on an account right now, and I don't know how long you'd get away with it. You might get away with it for months, but there's going to be that one day. So the question is, do you want to pull out conservative profits on a weekly basis or on a regular basis? Or do you want to try to triple your account and be extremely aggressive? It's totally up to you. I'm going to try to quit saving people from themselves. Stand by. Let's see what next account we're going to look at. I think we'll jump right into gold. I have not looked at it. Here is what is in play in terms of our gold trade. Now, from what I can tell, you tell me if I'm wrong, leave a comment. I think I'm the only person that actually shows their actual real trades that are then scalable to the entire world. Everybody in the world right now could jump into this gold sell trade, and we don't run a take profit. It's an algorithm, right? Obviously doing all this manually would be insanity, but you could do it. The system has made $7.82. Basically, it's a net profit. And although that may seem pretty low, again, it's scalable. So if you're watching this, you're not just getting a gold trade at a 0.01 lot size. You're getting it at whatever you want. But more importantly, the entry is correct. The trade management and the mathematics are fully automated. So gold looking good, extremely stable. The entire market is extremely stable right now. You could probably outrageously bid on just about everything until you can't. Let's see what I want to show next. I'm going to show maybe an extreme example. Let me show you an extreme example. This is a test account taking the one profitable pair feed, or I shouldn't say the feed, it's taking one profitable pair at a time. It's actually not taking the same trade from the one profitable pair feed, but it's doing the same concept, just grabbing a trade, trading it to fruition, trading it to profit. So we're in NZD CAD right now. I want you to look at this overnight. So CAD Chief went fucking batshit crazy. Absolutely. The price action on this. So it ended at a total, in this particular account, I'm bidding an outrageous amount. I'm taking a massive amount of risk. I've nearly doubled this account in a month because I'm taking this much risk and bidding 1.0 base lot size, right? But I also have auto hedge built into this. So it took a loss of $177. I'm not looking, my account and my life is not fucking dependent on CAD Chief. That's one trade, one pair. This account has crushed it. Do I mind taking a little bit of a loss on this? Because, and also being protected at the same time. Protected meaning the hedge is in play automatically. Yeah, the price action went apeshit, and that's how they do this. They manipulate this. Let's go actually look at CAD Chief. I'm going to have to pull it up here. Hold on. So I haven't really looked at it. Massive wicks. You know, just like usual. And again, this is the 4-hour chart, right? So it's even less exaggerated. But here's massive wicks up here, massive wicks here. Look at the amount of price action that pushes down. This entire area is a wick right here. You can't even see it on the screen. And then they're just jerking you around here, just jerking you around here, and then another, huge down, huge wicks at the bottom, huge wicks on this side, huge wicks on this side, just pure absolute manipulation. One of the recent things I've done with the auto hedge is I've set a really tight stop loss and a tight set stop to break even. Okay. And I set it to re-enter the hedge if that hedge gets taken out. In this particular case, in this price action, it didn't work out very well. There's no perfect way to do this. I will put auto hedge back on and I'll get rid of the replace the trade. I think what we'll do, like if the hedge gets taken out, I won't let the algorithm auto replace it, but that's something that I can click as we get into some trade in the future, that a hedge gets taken and survived, and typically the hedge is going to survive when the price does what we're seeing here on the screen. If we were in a hedge here and it moved away all that far, okay, then the idea is to keep that hedge in play, right? But notice how if there was a hedge there, this price came all the way back with these wicks to almost take it out, right? I mean, you have to understand, they know exactly. It's like, if you really want to win, put your stop loss, put your trade, enter your trade where you would have put your stop loss. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. But there was just some jacked up, crazy price action on CAD, CHF. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. I will make it so you have the ability to trade a feed without auto hedge, but you already have that. You really do. I'll make it so you're not forced, if you want to trade the one profitable pair feed, you're not forced to be in the auto hedge. Because guess when you'll want to be in it? When you wished you'd already been in it. That's how it's going to work. I can't save you. I can't save you from yourself. I can't. As much as I try. As much as I try to give feeds that, because I see there's so many people that come in that have no idea what they're doing and no interest in what they're doing. They just plug into this but it's like your average person going to the casino, giving their chips to someone else, whether they're a good player or not. When I say chips, like let's say the craps table, it's like giving your money to someone else and just walking away and having a beer at the bar and going, hope they're winning, hope it works out. I don't know how to play craps. I don't know what the rules are. I don't know if this is the right strategy. I'm just going to plug into it. If you want to make the big bucks in Forex, you don't want to be that conservative trader. I'm pretty conservative right now. You want to make the big bucks, go take the big risk. Just push it right to the limit. Pull your profits out as often as you can, because you're going to lose your account if you're pushing it that hard. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with losing accounts. If I've got a 10K account that I have pulled out another $20,000 in profits, and I still got that $10,000 account and I got the $20,000 in profits, I mean, I'll just keep pushing it. It's gambling. You're going to lose your bankroll at some point. But along the way, like, that's probably a good example. I got to sneeze. I really don't want to do that on the microphone. If you see, it happened. Wow, that came out of nowhere. If you go to the casino and you want to play properly like I do, you have a strategy and you have what's called a bankroll. You need X amount of money to be able to apply this strategy. In my case, typically I do about a $2,000 to $3,000 bankroll, let's say. You can do less than that. You can do $1,000, $1,500 bankroll. But the way that I play craps, for example, I need a minimum of a $1,250 bankroll to lose, I think, 5 or 6 times in a row and still win. It is so analogous to what's going on with Forex. You go in with a bankroll. That's your deposit. And then you're either getting lucky with your strategy or your strategy is hitting your bankroll. Here's typically what happens. Let's say I take a $1,300 bankroll. I did this a few months ago. And I go in and I go to the craps table and make $300 or $400. I'd eject myself. Go back a week later. I think I made like $600, $700. Go back a week later, make $300, $400. Battery's going to die on the phone there. So I've doubled my profits, but my bankroll doesn't change. I might have $2,300 now because my bankroll was $13. But my bankroll, when I go to the casino, I'm going back with $1,300. I'm not going to take it all fucking $2,300 to $1,000 I've made over the last few weeks and risk it all. I'm going to risk the $1,300. Now, if I have $1,000 plus profit and I lose my $1,300 bankroll, I'm really only down about $300. Typically, I'm good enough and lucky enough, and it's the same thing in Forex, to have pulled out enough profits to where if I lose my account, it's no big deal. I'm still ahead. So this is, I hate to say it, this is purely gambling. And it's funny because that will scare people. Well, I thought I was investing. I thought I was being a smart investor. There's no such thing. It's all gambling. You don't know what the market's going to do. I don't really care what it's going to do. I let the system do what it's going to do. I pull out my profits, and I hope that it's favorable. I also, and you should also be this kind of person, I also do not have my entire life savings in it. And if I lost $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, it wouldn't hurt me at all. So there's that level of mentality also, that mindset. If you're trading a $159 account and that's the entire amount of money in your life, and I've seen people do that, okay, it's going to make you feel differently. But if you got a $10,000 account and you're like, well, if I lost it, that would suck, but it didn't hurt me at all. I'll just start another one, right? There's two totally different mindsets there. I don't know if there's anything else. Let's go to the pause screen here. I don't know if there's anything else to look at in the marketplace. I will tell you that I'm going to spend some time today. I have so many different test accounts and accounts going. It's been so hard to keep track of everything. I'm going to, this particular mobile device that I share the trades on, I'm going to consolidate it today. And I'm going to consolidate it today and make it, a lot easier. Here's also an example of, it's like we had CAD Chief going absolutely crazy, taking out every hedge, ending in a small loss. Here is my stable profits feed. Literally, Euro GBP just sitting there. It's going absolutely nowhere. It went, 3, 4, 5 trades deep, and it is just sitting there. It is going nowhere. This was crazy price action yesterday, right here on market open. Jesus, that's like market close and market open. That was that white line there is 5 p.m. Eastern, New York time. So they're doing some major manipulations here. What's interesting is we are in, if you look at this, we are in sell trades. But it's like what are they doing right there? Like that's massive. Let's go to the day. Yeah. Now, why didn't this entire basket of trades take profit right here? Why didn't it take profit right here? Because the spread, the entry point was here, and the spread was probably down here. It's probably this huge area here, spread, that wasn't going to take profit because it would have taken profit at a loss. So, but you can see what's going on here. The price is doing this, and once we get, I believe we're probably going to get a reach down. Once it pushes down a little bit, this will be a profitable trade. But it's slow. It's steady. It's something you look at my stable profits feed, you look at it over a 12-month period. You don't look at it daily or weekly. Like that would just be pure insanity. It's just stability and peace of mind, really. So we had such a crazy market last year that people are addicted to that. If you're addicted to craziness, just take one of my feeds. I mean, if you don't like the auto hedge, go to the 10 pip hybrid and jack your bid up really high. Please do that. I'm not being a smartass. Like, that's what you need to do. If you're like, that's still not enough, turn on the entire algorithm at a reasonable lot size. Your account can handle it right now. Just about any. I could put my full algorithm on $1,000 account right now. Absolutely. I don't know when that's going to stop. I don't know when or if this market's going to do anything batshit crazy. It's like it's in limbo right now because of the new presidential administration, the DJT administration. It's just kind of in limbo. So trade it how you feel you want to trade it. Let me see if there's anything else to look at here. Pretty much looked at everything. The one thing I will look at is the 10 pip hybrid, which I was talking about. So check this out. So here is a subset of my full algorithm. It's trading these three pairs right now. Very stable. If you look at the history, it's stable. And again, this is the feed. Okay, so don't get depressed by the $4.07 profit. That's scalable. You scale that up. You can do 2 times that, 10 times that, 50 times that, 100 times that, whatever you want, whatever fits your account. But very stable. You can see the profits are very stable, but also very low, because if you're right now not trading the full algorithm, you're feeling the pinch that there's just not a lot going on. It's almost like you have to be on the full algorithm. But here's the thing. Go ahead and trade the full algorithm. I'm not against it at all. I'm actually trading it on an account. I'm willing to lose that account. I'm pulling my profits out of that account regularly because I know I'm taking a lot of risk. I might be able to, if I'm trading the full algorithm and on like $1,000 account, let's say, if I'm trading the full algorithm, when something goes haywire, I do have auto hedge I could put on there. Okay. Is that the case for you? Not necessarily. You have to buy into a feed to get into a feed that has auto hedge built in. But you can switch back and forth. You can manually manipulate yourself out of all of those trades on the full algorithm and switch to another feed at some point when it starts to go apeshit. That'll be fun for you. You're dopamine addicted. I know you want it. I know you want it. So go ahead and do it. It's fine. The market is completely favorable for turning on the full algorithm right now. How long? I don't know. Maybe all year. Have I seen the full algorithm run for a year at a time? Absolutely. And it was it was the last Trump administration. That's why I don't know if it's going to be the same, right? But certainly during the Biden administration, we got jacked. We got jacked hard because of the price action and movement. So, I believe that's what I wanted to share with you. If you're, I'm just trying to think if there's anything deeper that I wanted to say about that. I'd say that's pretty much it. So come on over, fxwithterry.com, join the Discord group. I am constantly evolving and upgrading the system, creating some AI training videos which will be put into a very dedicated area for brand new people. And of course, people that are experienced can go back through it. I'm excited about the AI trading videos because AI training and trading videos, because it allows me to focus on the words that the AI actor is saying and only give you the facts, no ums and ahs, no extra words. So I created a first training video yesterday, which is an overview of the system and using a couple different AI voices, and it's working really, really well. So I believe there's probably going to be 3 to 7 videos in the training series, and I can produce about 1 a day. It takes a lot of work to get these AI systems, AI voices to inflect. Is that the word? Inflect properly. So I'm working on it. But come on into the group. There's a few questions in there, a few people that are probably not watching right now, but I will answer their question, which is, I want more trades. What can I do? You've always had that ability. You have the full algorithm. Turn it on. Your account can totally handle it right now, given the market. But if you're the kind of person that says, well, no, I don't want that, then what is it that you want? Because you have the entire spectrum. You have my full algorithm all the way down to an individual pair that has hedging built in. I will back off on the aggressive auto hedging, replacing the trade. And I will turn the hedging on. I'll turn it back on, but I'm going to put it back on and have it just later in the game, maybe trade 5 or something like that. So we'll see what happens. I mean, listen, it's like every time I change it, you have to change up your trading abilities and energy. You know, they're like, there's no perfect way to do it, but I'm going to back off on the auto hedge a little bit right now. So I turned it off on gold. We don't really need it right now. The problem is, once we do need it, it might be too late. But everyone wants to take risk. They want a lot of trades. I give you the ability to do that. So that's it for Tuesday, January 28th. I'll see you tomorrow, Wednesday, January 29th, coming up on the end of the month here. And I guess that means that I have not looked at the calendar. I'll do that before we leave. Yeah, so next week looks like it will be non-farm payroll and quite a bit of activity. If you go look at the forexfactory.com news right now, we've got a lot of news all week, but I guess it's still early. We'll see what happens. So that's it for today. I'll catch you in the group, and I'll see you tomorrow on the live session. Take care.
Thank you for joining us on the Forex Trading Daily Live Show. Get access to all of the free trades with full auto trading at fxwithterry.com. Be sure to subscribe and get notified of the daily live stream. And get ready for your next profitable Forex trade.